Good day, Virtual Carrier Task Force 58. This is Bramble here. Just wanted to come in and do a little recap of what we've been doing for the last, I say about 2 months, probably. So recently we've done a complete overhaul of how you join our squadron, how you join the Discord, as well as the process of becoming a full member of the squadron. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, and some of the whys of why we've done this change. Most everybody in DCS that's ever joined a virtual squadron know, you've all done it. You jumped into an event and some really cool. This thing sounds really awesome, and then there's always somebody that joins in and says, "Hey, how do I start this bird?" Well, we want to fix that here. We want to make sure that we don't run into that. So part of this is basically a reform of our training pipeline. And I do apologize, the spring allergies are upon us. So what we've done with at least let's start from the very fresh, the first interaction that you'd have with the squadron, which would be joining our Discord. So to avoid some of the bot issues that are plaguing the communities now, the join requests will be basically vetted by questions. You'll have to answer a couple questions to get approval. Just answer those honestly, to be fair. I mean, that's that's kind of the big thing, right? And then beyond that, once you get into the Discord, you are automatically put into the fleet role, which is our public space of sorts. So you'll have access to hang out with us, check out screenshots of what's going on, get some various information on the aircraft that we use, and just have general conversations with us about the squadron, and to see if you're more interested in taking it further than that. Once you get to that point, if it sounds cool and it looks like we're having fun and you want to get involved, there's a request to join ticket. You put that in. One of our leadership will get with you and talk to you further, make sure you understand the training requirements. And understanding that, hey, this is, we're trying to take this serious here, trying to recreate history within the DCS realm, and it requires a little bit of work. It's not a lot of work, to be fair. It's actually quite simple and actually very enjoyable if you enjoy the process in it. And if you do go through this process, it will make you a better DCS pilot, especially with the aircraft that we're flying currently, Corsair being the main one, and obviously a Hellcat in the very near future, hopefully. So with that, once you get the approval of our ops and leadership roles through the interview process there, you will be spit into the training role or trainee role. This will give you server access, which is where we're sitting at now. We're sitting in the command hooch over here at the end, just kind of chilling out, waiting for something to happen. And that allows you to come on and practice and train with our IPs, some of our other members, as well as it gives you access to the training documentation to help you learn those processes. And because it has server access, this is where you gain access to our weekly events. We do a couple events weekly at various times. We have members from West Coast USA to Eastern Europe, so we've got a pretty wide range of time zones that we cover. So don't be afraid to jump in just because you're on a weird time zone. We have a lot of opportunities there, and it is a 24-hour server, so you can, once you get the basics down and we get you through, you can come on and enjoy this thing anytime you want. Once your instructor approves that you are ready for a check ride, you will be able to request a check ride through the ops membership, and they will take you through the check ride. We have 2 levels currently that are, this is very basic. We have mission qualified land. For those of us that like the marine life, we don't have time to stay up to speed on carrier procedures and things like that, so we fly mainly out of a roadie here. And that gives you all the basics: weapons handling, navigation, all the radio stuff that we do for radio brevity and things like that. All the basics, and none of this is difficult. It's stuff that you should be able to do with a module, but being able to do it right is an important thing. From there, we take you on to mission qualified carrier, and that's a little bit more challenging. Obviously, that's what a lot of folks are going to be here for, being a Pacific theater operation that we are. Carriers are a big piece of this. Excuse me there. And yeah, so that takes you on to the next level with carrier procedures. A bit more advanced navigation, obviously, because of the radio navigation is pretty much critical for that. You can do a little bit more of the Dead Reckoning style flying from the land bases because, well, the land base doesn't move. So that's helpful. But with that, so far the few folks that we've pushed through the system have enjoyed the process, and obviously it's a thing that you can take pride in. And hey, I passed through this thing, and it makes you a better pilot. And one thing that we are doing, because this is a new system for even for our veteran members, is we're all going through it. We're all going through the process as we have time to be able to do so. That way we know what's being expected of the new pilots and how we can better train the new pilots to those standards as well, which is really helpful. So with that, I don't want to keep this video too long because we're just sitting here in the hooch. I was hoping the cargo plane would show up, but he's lagging behind a little bit, looks like. I don't have a radio with me, so I can't hear if they're coming. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in doing, come check us out. Discord link's in the description. It's always been on the YouTube channel. Yeah, this is it's been really fun. We've been very active. We've had events several times a week with I think up to 9 members at a time, pretty regularly. So it's and that's growing, which is great to see. Because we do run a Fox 3 server, it is encouraged. If not, hopefully we don't have to require it at some point. But I do hope that it's something that all of our members pitch in for, because it is a costly thing to keep the lights on. And doing so, once we can get enough overhead, we can possibly increase our server level and get more slots, because I got a feeling once we get the Hellcat and of course the Zero, we'll be doing Red Force stuff as well. The slots that we have now will fill up pretty quick, so I do encourage everybody that is flying with us to hit the link and pitch in to help us keep the lights on if you like what we're doing. And yeah, come join us, reliving some history and having fun doing it within DCS. It's a great environment. We have a great group of guys, a lot of experience in the group. Quite a few real-world pilots that are bringing their experience to DCS in various ways, which is awesome to see. And then the mission is always evolving. We're using various documentation to create scenarios that are based on historical information that we have access to, so it's really fun. But that's enough rambling for me. I will let I'll let you go for now. We will do a more thorough talk with Ops here soon. Hopefully, we'll try to coordinate our times and talk about the training pipeline a little bit more thoroughly, the process that they go through, and how we do all that, which I think will be a lot of fun to talk about. Thanks for watching, folks. If you're interested, check out that link below. Thanks for watching.